one of our goals from the start has been that young people could work in a space that's beautiful and that will bring out their own creativity.
Like a lie, like I told the tale, which was a lie, or the back, like my past, the back, or like
liar over here.
What else? Like the pause, like I pause in my life, like that.
Wow.
So that's the concept.
Beautiful. Oh, very good.
Huh?
You don't think like this in class.
Oh, don't let me out, boy. I have none of your classes. Oh, yes, I do.
So now, we have got to focus on making education anything but boring. We're at a new stage where there's a whole new generation that is a multimedia generation, and I've heard Matt say multiple times, are the children stupid for getting the bad grades, or are the adults stupid for not meeting the children where they are at in this time and age? Let us move to the postmodern age.
The pedagogy in our school here is parallel to that what we did at our university for years. It's first of all bringing the body in. So we begin with an ancient Chinese practice called Neigong.
What did you get from the marriage of heaven and earth? Usually I ask people and stuff, but I wanted to just, you have the experience and move on. So now I'm taking the time out. Did you feel anything in the marriage of heaven and earth part of the class?
But we did downstairs?
Yeah.
Yes.
What did you feel? What did you experience?
I felt really relaxed and felt the energy. I never felt that before.
All right.
The energy with your hands and all that.
Wow.
I felt weird. I felt like a whole thing coming in and going through. So.
What I felt was like more like a mind state that was really lifted, like a natural high. That was a clarified mind state. To be exact, you know, like I felt like the wind within just going, like the outer body spirit. Just real talk.
And when you were done with it, what? How'd you feel?
No more stress, no nothing. I just felt chill, you know.
When we try to feel our energy, it's like I really felt it. I thought I was tripping for it, so I thought I was the only one. But everybody else said they felt it too, so it probably made me believe about it.
Yeah, because the first time I just thought it was, you know what I'm saying, I was laughing like, oh, this shit crazy. But then, like, once you really focus all your attention into it, then you start to, you feel me, feeling it. Like, it ain't really nothing to be playing about because you really be feeling it, though.
We go from there to helping them with their homework for 40 minutes, and we have tutors to help them that way. And then we have 30 minutes of a teaching, and that's where the 10 C's come in and the content.
You know, these people are pretty extraordinary. When I had dinner with them after they finished Thursday, and I learned that Joel, the guy in the group, he was invited to Washington to give advice to the head of the science for the whole country, to tell them how much money they should spend on space projects and all this. So I mean, that's how recognized he is as an authority, that he's in these people's ears. And so they really enjoyed being with you guys. And
in most societies, until the modern world, until just the last few hundred years, people lived in a society where everybody agreed. And that was the fundamental basis of their community. They had a world that they all understood the same way. We don't have that, but we could have it, because now, for the first time, science is actually telling us what the whole entire universe is like. And if we could all get a feeling for that universe and understand that we're all part of it, we've come out of it, we're made of stardust, we have tremendous amounts in common. Every human being is part of that community, and not just every human being, every intelligent being in the universe. Aliens on other worlds, anyone who really can understand this is part of it. And that is a kind of community that none of us have ever been part of before. But we can be part of it, and it would certainly bring together every human being on this planet.
The speed of light, as far as we go farther back within the universe, from what we see, that's already happened, right?
That's right.
So it's basically when we go back, it's like going back in time.
Exactly. We're gonna talk
but
about that
also
on
seeing the future.
Nope. You can't see the future.
Okay.
You can only see the past.
Okay.
And in fact, as I was saying, when you see the sun, you're seeing
That 8 minutes ago.
8 minutes ago. When you see Jupiter, Jupiter rises early in the morning. You can see nice and bright. When you see Jupiter, you're actually seeing light that left Jupiter 40 minutes ago.
You can see Jupiter in the morning. Light, you can see
Before it gets light.
No, Jupiter, I mean, it just depends on the season and,
Right
where
now.
it is in the sky.
Right
So
now.
all we gotta do is look around the sky until we see a big old planet. No, seriously, I'm
Yeah,
trying to
sure.
understand.
Jupiter happens to be visible in the morning, in the, before dawn.
A while ago, the cosmic spheres of time, and now we're taking this symbol. Who recognizes this?
It's on the back of the dollar.
It's on the back of the dollar bill, exactly. So we borrowed this. This is representing all of the visible matter in the universe, all the stuff that you just saw.
And some people say the same thing that the people over here say, and the people over there say, and all these different people have something in common that they all think happened. Then we're beginning to see what's called universal truth.
And that's followed by an hour and a half, 90 minutes of creativity, of their putting the teaching into filmmaking, into rap and poetry.
Simba, what's going on, Simba? Young Lion King.
They don't act just like.
Mark, what's going on? I remember I spoke with y'all Thank you. What's up, Chris? We know. How your name is? Denise. All right. Okay, check it out. I'm the cat that's the part of the program that teaches you how to make music videos.
And I use cross dissolves a lot because it makes your stuff go smooth. When people are a lot of people like cuts, I like smooth. You know what I'm saying?
Like it just keeps coming at you.
And when you're filming, it's always good to bring in a shot like zooming in or zooming out.
Yeah.
If you zoom in and zoom out with a fade, it draws people in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Go get a Super Friends cartoon.
Yeah. And for like the bigger or smaller major minor, thinking of showing like Katrina footage. Either I'm not sure yet if I want the satellite footage of Katrina, how you see the big white funnel cloud with the eye of the hurricane, or if I want damage of like what it did. And then probably comparing it to, like a smaller hurricane or a hurricane that didn't hit, but that was small, like a small shot of it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know yet. And then the last part where that last line about it's gonna get higher and higher, faster and stronger. Using the statistic of the scientists used, how like it was kind of even and then it just went up.
Yep.
And how it just keeps going up, or using factories with like the smoke just keeps coming out and how it just goes into the.
Okay, now did you do your plan of how you're gonna get this stuff? Even if I know it already, as far as like the movie or like you said the flat, like how are you gonna get the stuff that you want? Because you need a plan yourself of how you're gonna get it, how you're gonna produce the video. That teaches you how to creatively write songs.
Break it down, like it just say like what we are, where we are in the universe, and we're not small. Well, we could be small, but how you look at the bigger picture, we're right in the middle, like what she was showing us. And like our knowledge is what we use, and our belief is what we base it on, and that the supply is what really matters. And the cosmos and all the stars that come together signify what's going on.
That's a deep flavor.
Damn.
We're killing ourselves like we're dumb swisher and blunt rap. Global warming is coming fast like a bad rash. Look up in the sky, you can see the bottom of dead size. All the trash and broken glass, it goes in the sky and comes back as a fatal gas. If it keeps going on, we'll all be in the past.